The Cursed Market of Zaranpur. Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a young merchant named Raghav. His father, an experienced trader, gave him a chest filled with the finest pearls and said, "Son, take these to the eastern markets, where pearls are scarce and highly valued. Sell them wisely and return with gold. But remember, never enter the marketplace of Zaranpur. It is cursed. Whoever trades there loses everything." Raghav nodded and set off on his journey. He traveled through mountains, rivers, and deserts until he reached the great trading ports. He sold most of his pearls at a great profit. But as he was returning home, a powerful storm struck, forcing him to take shelter in an unknown village. To his horror, he soon realized that he had wandered into Zaranpur, the very marketplace his father had warned him about. The market of strange laws. Raghav decided to be cautious and tried to leave quickly. But just as he was about to exit, a street vendor stopped him. "You dropped this pearl on the ground, young man. According to the law of Zaranpur, anything that touches the ground belongs to the town." Raghav was confused. "That makes no sense. It was my pearl." But the vendor insisted, and soon a crowd gathered. The town judge arrived, nodded, and declared, "The law is the law. If an object touches Zaranpur's ground, it becomes the property of Zaranpur. The only way to take back what you lost is to give something of equal value in return." Helpless, Raghav had to hand over a pouch of gold coins to retrieve his pearl. As he walked away, another merchant approached him. "Young man, I see you are carrying a very heavy bag. Let me hold it for a moment while you rest." Raghav, still shaken from the last encounter, reluctantly agreed. But as soon as the merchant touched the bag, he smiled and said, "Ah, as per our customs, if someone holds another's goods voluntarily, they are now considered a gift." Again, the judge was called. The town cheered as the decision was made. Raghav had to leave his bag behind. One by one, through absurd laws and strange customs, the people of Zaranpur tricked Raghav until he was left with nothing but his clothes. The merchant's revenge, desperate and furious, Raghav sat near the town's gate, thinking of a way to escape with his belongings. Then he had an idea. He went to the town square and declared, "O great people of Zaranpur, I have learned your customs well, and now I wish to offer you all a gift." The crowd gathered, excited. Raghav picked up a large rock and held it high. "This rock is no ordinary rock. It is a lucky stone. Whoever owns it will have great fortune. But, as per Zaranpur's law, if it touches the ground, it belongs to the town. So I must find the most worthy person to give it to." The townspeople fought amongst themselves to claim it. Finally, the town judge, eager to own such a lucky item, stepped forward. "I will take it," he declared. Raghav smiled and handed him the rock. The moment the judge touched it, Raghav shouted, "Oh, great judge, by the laws of Zaranpur, you now owe me something of equal value." The people gasped. The judge, trapped by his own rules, had no choice. He reluctantly returned Raghav's pearls, his gold, and even gave him a fine horse as compensation. Raghav quickly left the cursed market, never looking back. When he finally reached home, his father smiled and said, "You did well, my son. Sometimes, to defeat tricksters, you must play their own game better than they do." And from that day on, the legend of the cursed market of Zaranpur spread far and wide, warning travelers to be wary of those who bend the rules for their own gain. Moral of the story: cleverness is the best defense against deception. Always be aware of hidden rules and traps in unfamiliar places. To win against tricksters, sometimes you must turn their tricks against them.